Hey Bible lovers, I'm Tim Nichols and I'm here to bring you your Nicholsworth. And today from Ancient Faith, we have the Orthodox Study Bible. Now I actually happen to have one that was released from Thomas Nelson in the hardback as well. And basically what happened is Thomas Nelson, or the NKJV, and the Athanasius Academy worked together to complete the Orthodox Study Bible. Now there are several things that make this unique. So let's take a look. It comes in a nice little clamshell box, and this one is a sewn binding. Now this is important. The one from Ancient Faith is a sewn binding. The one from Thomas Nelson is a glued binding. I do believe that Thomas Nelson had a few that were sewn, but all the ones that you can get today that are in print pretty much are going to be that glued binding. Thomas Nelson is supposed to be issuing an updated one here soon with some updated notes and different things, but that project has been delayed, so we don't know how long it's going to take. You can see both of them have a really nice cross, really nice gilding work on the covers. This one actually comes with a dust jacket, but I don't like those, so I always take them off. Really nice work on the spine. Same with this. Really nice work on the spine. One ribbon. This one does not come with any ribbons. It does have a decent little headband, tailband here. This one's a little plain on the headband, tailband, but it does have pretty nice gilding. So what happened is the Athanasius Academy and Thomas Nelson worked together to recreate the Old Testament in agreement with the Septuagint. So when we get into this, you can see the liner. I don't see any reinforcement there, which is a little bit disappointing because that's going to eventually cause this to separate over time. This is a super popular rebind candidate for those of the Orthodox faith. And then when you get in there, you have the presentation page. You have some information about how it was translated, information about who took part in it. And this shows you where the Athanasius Academy and the New King James and Thomas Nelson worked together to recreate the Old Testament. So what they did here in the Old Testament is they created it in such a way that wherever there is disagreement between the Septuagint and the Masoretic or the received text, that they go with the Septuagint. For example, this one only has Goliath as 4 cubits in a span, and I believe the Masoretic has Goliath at 6 cubits in a span. In the notes, they clarify that Goliath was 9 feet tall, but there is a little bit of disagreement. There's also 151 Psalms in this volume because, again, it follows the Septuagint. And then there's the Apocrypha and some added books for Protestants that would be considered canon for the Orthodox. It also includes like 3rd Maccabees and such. But anyhow, there is the 151st Psalm. It does have some nice book introductions. It has some commentary from ancient church fathers and from modern church fathers. And one of the ways you can find commentary is you look for the cross. When you see a cross on the text, then you know there is commentary on that particular text. So you slide on down to the bottom, you find that commentary, and then it'll let you know, like this one is St. Ambrose, so we know that one is a church father. When there is no church father listed, it's usually just somebody from the translation team from Athanasius Academy or something like that. This is not the comfort print, so if you don't like the NKJV comfort print, then this is a good addition for you. And again, it has what Protestants would call the Apocrypha and what Orthodox would call the extended canon. So again, this is the Ancient Faith published version, and then this one would be the one from Thomas Nelson. So really nice stuff. I really like it. One thing that this one does that I need to point out is it has the different icons that are dispersed throughout the text. So you'll see that one is John the Baptist. And then on the back is Christ being baptized by John the Baptist. You notice that the axe is laid at the root of the tree. If you saw my tour of the Orthodox Church, you saw this image. Down below, there's actually some images that represent the water. So you'll see these all throughout. It's probably about every 60 pages or so, you're going to see a different icon. That one is of the Mother Mary, angels looking down, sort of kind of like the nativity scene being played out there. And then this one is the Virgin holding the child. I think this is a really neat Bible. I think this is something every Protestant should own because it is super helpful to have the histories and the church traditions all laid out. You have the upper room, and then you have John dictating the gospel because they believe that John didn't write the gospel himself, but he actually spoke it and someone else wrote it down. Now, when you read the introductory material, which I did, you're going to see that the Orthodox Church kind of lays out their history. They lay out why they feel the Orthodox Church is important. They lay out the schism and some of the debates that went on through the different church councils. And then at the end, they talk about how they believe they are the true church. So although I don't agree with everything the Orthodox Church believes, I do respect them. I respect their traditions. And I think it's very important that we all do the same, that we're not combative and that we don't tear each other down. Look, folks, in days like this and times like this, it's easy to tear folks down, but let's build each other up even when there are disagreements. God bless you. Keep calm. Jesus on. This is your Nicholsworth.